Emporium, more formally known as Troutman's Emporium, was a chain of department stores founded in 1955 and closed in 2003. Just wanted to say thank you for your suggestion. Emporium was founded in 1955 when Dallas Troutman opened the first Emporium store in North Bend, Oregon, a 4,000 square foot store in a building previously used as a grocery store. Dallas Troutman, who began his retail sales career at the age of 13 in his native Missouri, opened the store called the Emporium in an abandoned Safeway store in downtown North Bend. In 1963, Troutman's Emporium moved to a 14,000 square foot space in Pony Village Shopping Center, an enclosed shopping mall. Troutman's Emporium started growing when the company opened a second store at the Willamette Plaza in Eugene, Oregon in 1968, and a third store was built in 1972 in Mount Vernon, Washington. In 1973, Troutman's Emporium acquired 2 Alexander stores in Springfield and Florence, Oregon. Years earlier, Dallas Troutman had worked at the Springfield Alexander store while in high school, working stock and sweeping floors. Dallas was especially proud that the Emporium stores provided many young people their first job opportunity, including many of his family members. The next 13 years were years of major expansion, and by 1985, Troutman's Emporium had 13 stores in their chain. The company's gross sales in 1984 exceeded $50 million, and the company had about 1,000 employees. Around 325,000 customers held Emporium charge accounts, and by that time, the stores were all identified simply as Emporium, and the company name was alternatively given Emporium Inc., or Troutman's Emporium. The average store size was about 30,000 to 40,000 square feet, following early 1980s remodeling of some of the stores. In 1986, Emporium acquired the then 40-year-old company 8-store Quisenberry's chain, which had 5 stores in eastern Oregon and 3 in Idaho. Over the next 2 years, Troutman's Emporium opened 5 stores, including a store in Chico, California. In 1988, Emporium acquired a JCPenney store in Nampa, Idaho at the Karcher Mall. The Chico store opened at the Chico Mall in 1988 and was the only Emporium in California. That store was called Troutman's. Due to the trademark dispute with Emporium in California, known as Emporium Capwell at the time of the Troutman store opening. In 2000, Ron Schiff was hired as the new president and CEO of Troutman's Emporium. He would add 6 new stores in the fall of 2000, including stores in Washington, Oregon, and in Nevada. In 2002, faced with increasing debt with creditors, Troutman's Emporium filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The company initially planned on closing 1 store, but instead found themselves with far more debt than expected. Unable to secure financing or investment partners while in bankruptcy, Emporium announced it would be closing all of its stores and was formally going out of business. The last stores were closed in 2003. The company's remaining assets were liquidated, and it completed the remainder of its bankruptcy proceedings in 2004. When the closure was announced, the company had been operating 34 stores across 5 western U.S. states, employing 1,600 people. Emporium had been Oregon's 54th largest private employer. It had experienced financial difficulty and had blamed the economic slowdown and had below-planned sales and earnings. This, coupled with mounting debt, had caused a decline of Emporium. So what are your favorite memories of this place? leave a comment or a suggestion for a future video below. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you just watched my video, thanks for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions.